Um, I'll show you here. Hold on. You have to have it set up in such a way with UNC Pass that you can use what's called a root or a bookmark off of it. And if it's not set up properly, mine wasn't originally, and it took me a little while to configure physically how my imports were structured so that things appeared and I could access them with the VFS and I could do a lot more with it. Like for example here, I'll just kind of give you a little breakdown here. I've got in this particular hard drive, and this will span different hard drives too, and that's one of the reasons you want to have it set up properly, is I've been calling it Sage TV Music, Sage TV Pics, Sage TV Video. Well, inside there is another one for music, another folder for music, and then all the music is underneath there. Same with pics, and it's like, well, why wouldn't you just put the all of the content in the root folder? Well, the problem is when you want to access that through the VFS, you need this folder. You need to be able to specify music or home videos and pics. And what ends up happening in like Sage TV Video here, I've got two. I've got imported TV and I've got movies. These are all my cinematic movies. And what happens is then I set Sage TV Video as an import path. I don't set these as individual import paths. Sage TV Video, Sage TV Pics, Sage TV Music are import paths. Well, on another hard drive, I set these up exactly the same way, and as long as they're named the same, like for example down here, Sage TV Video, now this one's got documentaries, movie, music, and videos. Well, I categorize it as video so that what's happening is I don't have two separate movie folders now. I've got, and you can see this in BMT, in the Sage Video imports combined. It commingles them automatically for you. It groups them together. So if you've got 5 hard drives, you can have those same naming conventions set up across. And as long as they're in the same structure with the subfolders underneath, they will be grouped here so that you get just one consolidated group rather than a bunch of disparate folders. And that was a big thing for me, and I had it all just kind of screwy. Once your Sage Video combined folder is a nice mixture where you can drill down, and then you can drill down into Bones or Breaking Bad, and you can see the individual seasons. You can start really getting a lot of control between what you can do in BMT and how you can just exploit those folders and those groupings that you've made physically on your hard drives to get what you want out of VFS. This was a thing that I used to do before, was that I had all of the seasons in one folder. I didn't have them split out into season 1, season 2, season 3. I just had Breaking Bad, just all of them in one group, and I let the chips fall where they may. Well, when it comes time to doing things later, it's not necessary. This is a choice and preference, but it really does help to do those types of groupings and spend some time getting all of your folders and things to have consistency. And case does count. You want to make sure that if you've got Sage TV Video, that when you're using this as an import path, that you keep that consistent. And the same with movies here is capital M, movies down here is capital M. Otherwise, if you have capital M down here and small m up here, you're going to have 2 folders. Back here, you're going to have movies capital M, movies small m, and there's going to be a, just separate amounts. You want to make sure everything is consistent. Once you have this here, now I can pick any one of these and I can point VFS at these folders once they're organized properly. And I'm sure you can do it, other ways too, but you may want to take the time to consider using this combined folder already, because it's gonna merge those across your multiple disks without you having to do a lot of jumping through hoops to get that done yourself. Um, so I don't know. I mean, there's a quite a few things to keep in mind. And see, this one here, I'm using root. This is the VFS to get to that, and then I can just drop movies in. That's the same as this. All I have to do is drop this in here, and it will grab that content from the import paths, grouped ready. This is the special combined Sage imports version 7. So it's going to point right at this movies folder, and it's going to first bring it in, and then this one is actually going to take the structure and flatten it out a little bit and apply some of my own presentation, sorting by title and, not looking at the or and things like that. And you can get pretty sophisticated, and you can reapply grouping options. You can leave it in the folder structure as well. So like if I jump into Sage real quick here, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Sorry, this is probably going to be a long video, but hopefully it'll okay. Browsing all videos, you can have it left just like this. Without flattening it. That is just basically this top one. So just to give you an idea of all the things you can do, I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of possibilities here. And you'll see, boy, now it's grinding away. But this is the same thing as what Sage Video Imports combined is, and you can leave it in that structure so that you can see each individual folder that you have without doing any further grouping or sorting or anything like that. It will maintain, it'll follow your structure. Or like I was mentioning before, you can take that structure and flatten it and do some of your own grouping and sorting in that virtual sense. So hopefully this this video will get you going a little bit. Definitely, if you've got